Somewhere in my memory, bell practice track. If you are someone playing a handbell for this song, it's a good idea to practice at home. You might be saying, but Mr. Bailey, I don't have handbells at home. That's okay, you don't need them. You can hold an imaginary bell, you can clap when it's your bell's turn. Do something with your hands, something that gets your body moving at the right time. Once a week is definitely not enough time to practice this and memorize it. So if I were you, I would be looking at the last page where it has the bell part. That's a great way to practice, where it's very, very focused, very succinct with what you're looking at. All right? I would encourage you to definitely do something while I'm playing this. Don't just stare at that page. Be moving or something when it's your bell's turn. A couple of things that I'm going to have you circle before I even start playing. Would you look at measure 13? Measure 13 on the bell part has that 8 with a bar in it. We don't see that very often in vocal music, but we do see it a lot in instrumental music. And it means that that's 8 whole rests. 8 measures of rest. Okay? And that's the part at the very beginning where the sopranos and altos sing Candles in the Window, blah, blah, blah. The baritones sing Gazing at the Fire Glow, blah, blah, blah. And then you come back in with the bell part at measure 21. Alright? Another thing that I'm going to have you circle is count with me. Measure 31's marked, but the measure I'm going to have you circle is not. So count with me. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Measure 36 has a key change. We're going from the key of D with 2 sharps to the key of B flat with 2 flats in it. That's very important because you have to play the right bells at the right time. So be sure that those bells have the correct accidentals, and be sure that you're not looking at the wrong bell. That F in measure 36 is not F sharp anymore, it's F natural. Alright, so be sure that you know those changes on the key signature. Alright, now look at measure 40. That's convenient that it's marked. I'm going to have you circle it and it's marked. Measure 40 also has a key change. And those natural signs mean we're now in the key of C. You see those natural signs and say, but I thought the key of C had nothing. Well, it has to have something to cancel out those flats from before, and that's what those natural signs do. All right, so be certain that you are aware of all those key signature changes and that you know when it's your turn to play your bell. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... measure of rest, 2 measures of rest, 3 measures of rest, 4 measures of rest, 5 measures of rest, 6 measures of rest, 7 measures of rest, 8 measures, and 21. about that mistake in measure 50. You know how wonderful of a pianist I normally am.